All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody. Zatara, hello world. Snails low. Link in the description takes you to regular glow light. That's all been updated. Matthias Campagnol, hello boys. And Zatara again said, let me just mute that. Hello. Hal Kelly, hello from Hong Kong. Stephen Prosser, sup. What's the good word? Rainy, dark, hot Hong Kong. Really dark right now? That sucks. Zatar. Wait, why would it be dark? Oh, I guess, yeah, because it's rainy. I was like, it's only 8 a.m. there, so. My mom's from Santa Barbara, California. Cool. Hello from Brazil. Hey. Oh, my mom's here. Hello. And Bob Dekema, what's up? And Malga, what's up? All right, that's everyone. Okay, see you later, guys. No, what are we talking about today? You guys didn't choose anything. I'm really surprised you guys did not choose any actual reader. What did we have here? Under the community tab. Oh, the re-inkstone. If you guys want to talk about that too, we totally can. We did a little bit of a, not an expose, but I mean, just telling it like it was, you know. So there's a video on our YouTube channel about how DES has held up over a year, and I guess how it didn't hold up after a year. But yeah, yeah. Let's see. 181 votes, and the Me Book, the High Read, and the Barnes & Noble just failed against the Q&A. So, I'll just answer your guys' questions, and if you have questions about the Goodereader BIGME Inknote Color, we'll talk about that. If you want to talk about the re-inkstone, just pick my brain, because that's what we're here for. So, Carol, yeah, time to make me truly regret the re-inkstone. Yeah, re-inkstone. We Would Group. If you guys want to head over to the YouTube channel, we did a video very recently, a couple days ago, about the We Would Group and what's going on. We're not trashing them or anything like that. We're just straight up facts, numbers, exactly saying what's been going down over the past couple years. And 3 devices by We Would. They have banked over $3 million US, and there's not too many reports of people having received their items. We know some people that have received things, yes, but the campaign has not been successful in that regard. So yeah. Milos, hello. Zatara, what's the #1 e-ink device to take notes? There's a lot of questions about that. You know, back in the day, it would be as easy as saying the DPT. That's it. But there's so many questions. You're going to have to narrow it down. Do you need glow light? Do you need audio? Do you need SD? Do you need writing field? Do you need a powered pen? Do you need a Bluetooth pen? Do you need the pen to be Wacom? Do you want active capacitive? There's tons of questions about that. I can circle back to you if you want to kind of, you know, what do you call maybe, you know, break it down a little bit for me. Matthias, is there plans to release a 7.8 version of BIGME? BIGME has 3 7.8s already. Yeah, so they already have them. The BIGME S3 Color, the Goyu T78, and they have another one. They already have 7.8s. Yeah, they've had it for years. Luis, hello, Mexico. Hola. Hola. No, I know not to pronounce the H. Maria Giulia Martins. You have the device right there with you, or we'll just answer the questions? Actually, I don't. But I will show you. If I can, I'm just going to show you something on my phone. It's nothing bad. It's just, what do you call, sensitive information, but I will show you this much. Oh, just trying to cover. Just trying to cover the. No, actually, there's no way of me doing it. So, I have been speaking with the managing director of BIGME. Her name is Doris, and she said we shipped the Inknote colors today. So we are getting our Inknote color from our manufacturer, BIGME, who's making them, and they shipped them today, which was yesterday when they messaged me, so it's been 12 hours. So you could get it today, very well could get it today, but it's not here yet. Malga, where's the coffee? No coffee today. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, what's this? What's this? Down the hatch. What do we got here? Any plan? Oh, I already read that. Bob Dekema. For the BIGME, what device would you compare the handwriting feel to? I haven't felt the BIGME screen yet. we have agreed that we're going with the same material of top layer coat of anti-glare screen protectant. So it should be the same as the Max Plus color. If it is, then it would be comparable to Onyx, yeah. Is it the greatest writing feel in the world? Again, the Max Plus color, not the Inknote. I don't know. Wait, no, not I don't know. I do know. Not whether it's that or that. Okay, let's start over. Is it the greatest writing feel in the world? No. That would go to the Fujitsu and the Sony. That's a hands down fact. Second place would be like a Remarkable 1 or a Mimas. I'm not going to say that the Inknote color is the best in the business, because it's not. If it was just me and Mike doing Goodereader, I'd probably say it's the best e-reader ever. But there's a lot of people in the company now. We got a lot of offices. We're getting collaborative business mergers with other companies. We have to be objective, and we will. And as Michael said on our last live, when we do review the Inknote, we're not going to really review it. We're just going to showcase it. We're not going to say, this is the best thing. Goodereader's really outdone themselves this time, because that's not fair. So we actually have arranged several samples to go to other companies and YouTube channels around the world. So we're sending one to Linus Tech in Canada. They have about 13 million subscribers. We're in communication with Unbox Therapy to send us for us to send them a sample as well. So there's a lot of objective reviews coming your way. We will do the biased one by showcasing what the device is all about. We're not going to review it. Not going to give it a score. Luis, hello from Mexico. You said that. I said that. Zatara, encryption, upload to cloud. All that will be revealed soon. Beth and Just Vig. So I bought the B1 Max Color from you last week. I'm not exactly 100% happy, as there's no layers behind the... No, there is no layers unless it's buried in the Chinese. Layers. Oh, like writing layers. I don't believe there's any layers. Yeah, we've done... I think we've done like 27 videos on the BIGME, so I'm not... I'm not looking down on anyone, but it shouldn't come as a surprise, because we don't sell anything we don't cover. And not saying we don't sell anything we say is good or bad, but everything we sell, we review or compare or showcase in some fashion to exterminate all the confusion around it. So we don't want any confusion about Onyx devices. That's why we film the crap out of them. We don't want any confusion about Hisense stuff. Does it work? Does this work? What does this do? What does the ink button do? So we do separate videos on what is anti-aliasing, what is this, that, and the other thing. So, with 2,800 videos on our channel, that's 10 times more than a lot of channels out there. We have a lot of referable reference material for you to check before you make a decision. I mean, even something as niche as the Guido. It was $1,800. We know that, so we did, I think, 7 videos on it. And just to be, like, covering it as much as possible. We never leave you guys blind. So, please check the videos before you purchase something, because it could really make or break... it could really, really change it. Stephen Prosser. Wait. Oh, there it is. Carrold. What is the top competitor for Inknote right now? In terms of features, and this is not us tooting our own horn, but nothing. No other device has as many features as ours. None. There isn't any. The closest comparison is Onyx, but color, no. Only BIGME and us now, by extension. Hey, Ace of Base! Ah, I forget the English... long time no see. That's right. In terms of color comparable devices, there aren't any. Since December of 2020, BIGME has been the only company to do 10.3-inch color. No one else has done it. No one else has any plans. BIGME has 4 10.3-inch colors. Inknote, Carve, Color, B1 Max Plus Color, and B1 Pro Plus. So no one else does it, just BIGME. Which is kind of why we leaned towards them for a collaboration when they, it just made the most sense, because it's doing something no one else is doing. We could have done a 10.3, but I mean, everyone and their granny's doing a 10.3 right now, so let's switch it up, Did you review that ink translator from the video earlier this week? from the video earlier in the week. Ink Translator. Who said that? Michael Andrews. I think you're so smart. Let's see what you're talking about. Ink Translator? What are you talking about? You mean that meow meow thingy? The paperang? Oh, the one we had on unboxing e-paper. No, we didn't actually review it. The thing about oh, you're in class. Okay, shh, quiet. Hey, Ace, everyone quiet. Quiet, he's in class. The thing about unboxing e-paper, it was just a stupid little brainchild thing between me and the employee. We just wanted to expedite everything in one video. Unboxing, review, get it off our hands. Because it's not, we can't do an unboxing and a review and a comparison of the FIPO smartwatch. We can't do an unboxing, a review, and a comparison on the 5-stack developer portal. No one wants to see that from us. So we just compress all that and do it all in one. You guys get to see something unboxed, something kind of reviewed and scored, and then you get it at the very end. We just gave away the smartwatch this morning. I think it went out to Michael something. It went out from this studio, obviously. He won the smartwatch and the papering. We just sent it all out together. Rob Hernandez, hello, good old Mexico. Mexico. Oh man, I had some tacos the other day, like actual tacos made by a Mexican gentleman. They were good. Not like old El Paso shells with ground beef from Walmart. No, like actual tacos where it's just like a disc and the stuff on top and the disc is floppy and you gotta you do the thing where you go like that. Oh Jesus, love Mexican food. Probably top 3 favorite food of all time. Favorite cuisine, sorry, not favorite single food. Super cool to see LTT reviewing it. Oh yeah, we've already sent it out. They're in Surrey, so they're very close to our Vancouver office, so we had one arranged to them. Yep, they're gonna see it, and they have no affiliation with us, and they're a million times larger than us, so we pale in comparison to their channel. E-readers are niche. They're niche. They will always be niche. What's your favorite feature? Bob says. I think not the front camera. It's kind of silly. The rear camera is my favorite feature. We actually, during our Zoom calls with BIGME and Mike and myself, we were, bouncing around ideas of a camera. Not to steal anything, because we didn't. Cameras have been around on devices for quite some time on e-paper. In fact, Pocketbook was one of the first to do it. Hisense has done it. Darkmoon Siswu R9 has done it. Most recently, something came across our labs, which is, as you guys have seen from the coverage, the iFlyTech with a DocuScan camera at the back. And no one has trademarks on camera, so us looking at something and saying, hey, I want to do that, it's not like I'm saying, boo-hoo, I can't. So we said, well, iFlyTech has a camera. It works pretty well. Nobody else is doing a camera. Boyu, MeBook, Pocketbook now. Hisense is. Hanvon, iReader, I can name everyone. Fujitsu, Reinkstone, Freno, Kingjim. No one's doing cameras. So we're like, why don't we put a camera on it? And they're like, why don't we put 2 on there? And I'm like, you mean like on the back? And they're like, no, 1 on the front. And I'm like, what could that be for? And then we talked about that last time. What's the front camera for? There's very small use cases. You could take a picture of yourself for identity verification. You do need that. For example, if you're using the device, why wouldn't you use your phone or a PC? Yeah, whatever. If you're using the device, just say... And Amazon Seller Services says you need to take a picture of you with your license, side profile, front, left, right, which they do ask. You can do it with the front camera. You could just turn the device around and hope for the best, but it's just nice. And you can do Zoom calls on it. So why not? You know what I mean? Why not just have a front camera? It didn't add to the overall cost. Early birds, we were actually selling... we didn't make any money on the early bird ones at all, so don't worry about that. And the later ones were still heavily discounted, and even the final MSRP is still hundreds of dollars less than the B1 Max Plus Color. And again, that's because we have collaborated with them to utilize both of our infrastructures, them with production, us with, doing what we do with the international exposure, the marketing, the whole tech side of it. And we subsidized it by just bouncing ideas back off one another. And it didn't need to be such a heavy load in any one person's or one party's hand. So that's why it was cheaper. So it ends up being cheaper. Ace of Base, hello, I said that. Nighthawk. I'm sorry, I've been talking for a minute. A lot of condensation. Is BIGME Kickstarter Color e-ink tablet going to be sold after the Kickstarter is gone? Yes. So, I'll touch on this again because a lot of you guys have confusions about this. We are not doing Kickstarter because we need to fund the project. That's not what it's for. And you don't have to do that on Kickstarter. You can just use Kickstarter as anything you want, anytime you want. It's totally legal. It's totally fine. So, lots of manufacturers use Kickstarter. Supernote did it. Dasung has done it a couple times, and they don't need any money to make things, trust me. We're just doing it because Kickstarter is a great way to get exposure. Does it cost more money? Yeah, it's a higher percentage, but everything's all in one. All the funds get processed in one facilitated company, and then everything just gets shipped out. It's so easy, just all under one roof. Updates, questions, reviews, comments, everything's just super in one section. So that's why we liked it. We didn't want to spread ourselves too thin on that. Yes, after Kickstarter is done, and somewhat I think before, we're just going to list it on all of our sites, and it will be purchasable as is. There's no stock shortage. This didn't need to be kickstarted in order to get any, what do you call, any we're not millionaires. I mean, I drive an 05 and a 91, so no Mercedes over here, but we didn't need it to fund the project. It was just the best way to expose the brand. Things get picked up on Kickstarter. So if we just sold it ourselves, news outlets wouldn't pick it up as easy as an in-demand, completed, fully funded in 10 minutes, which it was, Kickstarter campaign. That's just better for the exposure. So yeah, as a company, it obviously helped us. Ace of Aces in class right now. Nice. Milos. Nice, he says. Halcali, I'd love to get a 10.3 for PDF and 7.8 for manga. Yeah, I mean, get a... well, if you want color, then get the only 10.3 I would recommend is the Inknote Color, because it would be the best and only one that, that's the funny thing. I was just breaking it down in my mind when I was spewing words out. We're going to have to just suggest people buy it, because we can't not, in a way. For example, I don't think you should buy the BIGME S3 Color over the Nova Air C, because I think the Nova Air C is better. Buy the Nova Air C for 7.8. But should you buy the Onyx Books Nova Air Color Supreme Crunch Supreme? No, because there is no color by anyone else except BIGME. So we're going to have to say you have to get the Inknote. I mean, it's just, we backed our own selves into a wall. Rod Hernandez, it came with a smartwatch. Yeah, we just gave it away. So when we got the Paperang samples from Paperang, they sent us 2. I mean, can't sell it. Doesn't do anything. So we're just like, I'm not bashing them, but I mean, what are we going to do with a Paperang, man? I mean, we're not going to list it. So we just gave it away. Ace of Base. Oh, he's whispering. See the brackets? I was here last live, Peter. I'm just not talkative. Oh, you're in class. What are you studying? Yeah. Mahmoud. Is it Mahmoud? You got to put that thing in the throat? I mean, it is, right? Depending on language, you do the ch. Like French has that kind of thing too, right? Will it come with a Wacom digitizer? Yes, it comes with Wacom. That's another thing. That pen, the BIGME pen, I don't have one here. It's this big round cylindrical pen that has like a charging port. You don't need to charge it. You only need the top 2 inches of pen. You can crack that whole pen off and still use the pen on the device. It's just charged for the Bluetooth connection. You don't need Bluetooth. And I think it charges wirelessly. I think we landed on magnetic charging. So technically wireless / magnetic. So yeah. Let's see. Will the new device promoting have layers of the pen eraser? I don't know what they're doing with the OS. We're not planning the OS, actually. A lot of the OS is coming from BIGME. We have a little bit of infrastructure on the device itself with like a UI element. Our apps are on there, the news app, the audiobook reader app, the store app, and the shopping app, the app store. But we don't do the UI. We didn't design that. We did like some of the body stuff, and that was it. Can you go into depth on the security features of the Inknote Color? How customizable is it for a company solution? How do you think it is? With Android, it's what you make it. So it has a fingerprint sensor, so you can just say no pattern, no swipe, just fingerprint. You better not lose your finger because you won't be able to get in. But yeah, fingerprint sensor is already kind of on the next level of security. And again, it's Android, so you can essentially just download any security app or overlay or launcher that you want, and you can be as secure as you want. So it's pretty secure. Yeah, it's as secure as anything's gonna be. Mexicans love their tacos. Oh man, Japan has good food. Obviously, it's really good food, but you can't be. When I was living in Vegas, man, every day Mexican food, no joke. Every single day. That and like Jollibee, because I freaking love Jollibee. More flexible device is, the more people be able to use it. That's why we threw everything at a wall, Rod Hernandez. Threw every feature at a wall. Pretty much just sitting around like, camera? Sure. SD card? Yeah. SIM card? Sure. What about bands? Well, not everyone lives in the same country. SIM card. Just threw everything at a wall and see what stuck, and everything ended up making it into the final product. Are there any plans for 13.3 like the Lumi 3? There are no plans for 13.3 that involves color with anyone right now. Nobody. So yeah. Hal Callie says, good point, exposure is easy through Kickstart. It is. For a lot of people, they choose eBay because when they want to sell their Pokemon cards, I'm not looking down, I just hear Pokemon on a lot. When they want to sell their Pokemon cards and they got a Blastoise and they're like, what am I going to do? I can't start my own WooCommerce site or my own Wix page. So they put it on eBay. The world instantly sees it and they sell it to some guy living in Argentina. Boom, done. So that's kind of the same thing with Kickstarter. It's just that when you put it on there, people just, news outlets pick up on it, etc. So yeah. Peter, I want to thank you and my deep guide for getting me started. Yeah, we don't have anything to do with my deep guide. So cool, but go, shout out him over there, I suppose. Proof of a loyal viewer. Yeah, no, for sure. It definitely is. Save me $800 in books fees. Perfect. Master's program. Damn, smarter than me. Hal Kelly. Wow, good luck with... Oh, he's talking to him. Right, sorry. Please don't crack your pen, folks. No, don't. But I'm just saying you could. Essentially, any Wacom pen. Where am I looking here? If you get a Wacom pen, it looks so big, right? The Lamy. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, this is an actual pen. Okay, bad example. But this is my Lamy pen. It's not my Lamy EMR. Okay. Anyways, you only need that. Because inside here is the tip. And then a little tiny PCB. I didn't expect that to be an actual ballpoint. Although Lamy makes good ballpoints as well. But yeah, you only need that. The rest is just for you to hold on to. You know what I mean? It's just for you to grab and put behind your ear to make yourself look smart. But no, it's you don't need the entire pen. So that's why the rest of what you see on the A3 BIGME pen is just extra stuff for the Bluetooth operations. Best experience to work with an external keyboard. Yes. Thank you, Hal Kelly. Not my business. Sorry. I keep reading everything, but you guys are talking amongst yourself. Same here, Ace. Have to remember that. Okay. Yeah. Will this or any ink device work with a keyboard? Yes. Most Android ink devices have worked with keyboards for like 6 years, 7 years. Yeah. You can... Oh, I'm going to skip away from that. Jollibee in Hong Kong is bad? No, man. No. Come on. No way. Jollibee... and their subsidiary or child company, Chowking, they're so good, man. That sucks to hear that they're not good in certain markets. I've had Jollibee in America, Canada, and no, I haven't had it in Japan. They don't have it in Japan. That's right. Yeah, I've had it in a couple markets, and the States is better. Yeah, way better. Their Palabok is really good. Their Buko Pandan smoothie is just solid. Really good stuff. Yeah, Snail Slow 69. Yes, you can use a keyboard. Sorry, I got distracted by Jollibee. My mom said, yeah. My mom grew up in Seattle. Yeah, Mexican food 3-4 times a week. Near my grandma's place in Seattle, Shoreline area, there's this gangster Mexican spot. Not a gangster Mexican spot, but a gangster Mexican spot. Very good Mexican spot. They changed names a couple of times. I think they were called Puerto Bonito at some point. Oh my god, they're so good. And they're so nice, man. The second you sit down, you don't have to order anything. They give you a big bag of homemade tortilla chips, a basket, and like lime and stuff, and salsa. And you could just like snack on those till the cows come home, and then you get like a big gigantic. You can get like a 3-item thing, and it's not like Tex-Mex. Although I love Tex-Mex, Taco Bell is my second favorite fast food chain in the world. But it's not Tex-Mex. It's not like Del Taco or Taco Bell or Taco Time. This is actual Mexican food, and it's really good. Seattle is a good food mecca. Yeah. Oh, Seattle is insane with food, and Portland with their food trucks is very good, very good. MZ been waiting on a Clara HD. Mike has really been on the horn with Kobo. They got a muddled lineup right now, Kobo. They got a lot of stuff going on. They got a Nia, which is the worst thing they've ever done. They got a Clara, which is a little bit long in the tooth. They got a Libra. They got like the Forma 2 still on a bunch of the Forma still on a bunch of their sites. They got a Ellipsa. They got the Sage. They got a big lineup, and it's all just kind of I don't really know what they're doing right now. And to be honest, Kobo hasn't been in the spotlight for quite some time. We really do hope they get back to it. Hal Kelly says Jollibee is great, but they can't make it well in Hong Kong. Is it like a standards thing? Is it franchised to a point like a? I was watching The Company Man the other day, and he said certain companies like Quiznos will franchise, and they will franchise poorly, and they'll be like, yeah, do whatever you want. So the level of standardization across all the locations is not as good. But like Subway will like, nope, you can only use this lettuce and this ham. So when you go to a Subway, it's going to be the exact same Subway every time. I wonder if that's what they're doing in HK right now. Chad says, will the fracas? Oh, fracas. Yeah, like a fight. Yeah, or fracas or whatever. Blockade outside Taiwan affects shipping times. It's not made in Taiwan, so no. But unless you're just talking about the world in general. I mean, the world's all messed up anyway, so it doesn't really matter where you go, what you buy, what you do. Pike's Place has the largest snickerdoodle cookie in the world. Oh man, Pike Place, yeah, that's awesome. When I was touring around my wife's friends from when they came from Japan to Vancouver, we drove down to Seattle and we showed them like the first Starbucks. They were like, "Oh my god, it's the first one!" And for us, we're just like, didn't want to ruin their fun, but we're just like, yeah, so it's a Starbucks with a longer lineup and the same things. We didn't say that. We were just like, "Oh man, this is great. Let's go take a picture," because tourist people, right? We do the same thing when we go to other places. Rod Hernandez, I grew up in the U.S. and now live in Mexico. I miss Taco Bell. You know what? Funnily enough, they did actually, I think in 1997, they built a Taco Bell in Mexico. Why would you do that? There's nothing wrong with Taco Bell, of course. Again, delicious. Every time I go to Taco Bell, I spend like $21 on me, not anybody else. I'd have this like 7-item list at the drive-thru, and I'd be like, okay, what do you guys want after ordering the moon? So no, I love Taco Bell, but Mexico has Mexican food, which is bomb. So don't bring a Taco Bell into Mexico. It didn't last, and it's gone now, obviously. So yeah, Matthew Stefan, I have the BIGME Carved Color. Wow, nice. And I say that because, to be completely honest, not a lot of people, when we do our meetings and stuff, not a lot of people bought the Carved Color. It's a great unit, and it's actually built better than the B line. The B line being the plastic body with the more squared off look, but not a lot of people bought the Carved Color. So kudos to you. Is there any real firmware software differences between the Carved Color and the Inknote Color? I don't know. I really wish I didn't do this Q&A. I didn't think the Q&A would win, because there's like a bunch of stuff on the menu there that I thought you guys were going to take. But yeah, I would definitely wait for, we'll do a follow-up. And I think when they did the display picture for today's live, it said round 1. So I think we're going to be doing a follow-up. Yeah, it says round 1 Q&A. So oh, it doesn't say round 1. Okay, whatever. But anyways, yeah, we'll let you know. Matthias, I want the Ellipsa, but 10.3 e-readers are expensive. You could get a Mi Book 10. Wait, is that actually a 10 or 10? I can never remember if the Mi Book is a 10, 10.1, or 10.3. Mi Book P10. I don't remember which one they used. Because Reading Stone uses 10.1. Everyone uses 10.3. I think they went 10.1. So they went back to 10.1 on the Mi Book. It's really... You do not know the difference between 10.1 and 10.3. No one does. Unless you're cracking out a ruler and you got your little monocle on. You're like, oh, you point two different. Negligible. And that's only $350. I would recommend that, honestly. I watch Company Man too. Oh, do you? Yeah, I just finished the... that guy's great. Shout out Company Man, man. I just finished Quiznos and the rise and fall of Sbarro. I always see those guys in malls. I'm glad they're gone. Rod Hernandez. The building is... Oh, you actually seen the Taco Bell in Mexico? That is hilarious. Mexico's not small, so for you to have seen that building, that's insane. As an Italian, I can't support Filipino fast food. You know what? I'm Italian too. And I gotta say, in the nicest way possible, and to you and all the other people out there, get over yourself. Italian food is great. When you're having an Italian pizza, have it that way. When you're having Italian food that Nonna used to make, have it that way. But there's nothing wrong with a pizza that has different things on it. Everyone's like, oh, you can't put that on pizza. Why? It's a disc of dough with, like, sausage on it. Well, you don't like bread and other meats? Like, oh, you can't put chicken on pizza. Yeah, you can. The Italian don't do it. Good. The Italians have their own way of making the pizza the way they make it. But when you're having pizza that isn't Italian pizza, eat it that way. When in Rome. Frickin' Italian saying, isn't it? Yeah, I love Filipino fast food, man. It's so good. Is it gonna fly with Nona from Sicily when she comes over and she has the cut up hot dog slices in the sweet banana ketchup? No. But that's not who it's for. It's Filipino. There's 200 countries in the world and some change based on if you count those island chains like Marshall Islands and Willis and Futuna, but they don't really have their own cuisine, etc. So it's their own way to do it. No one's gonna get up in a stink when you make a sandwich that's like, oh, that's not the way that you made it back in, the 1400s in the UK or whatever. Just relax. Just relax. It's fine. Be nice to each other. Experience other cultures. Really get on the same page. You know what I mean? Like, it's not who it's for. The Italian restaurant won't have Southwest barbecue chicken bonanza pizza like Domino's will. They won't do it. They'll do quattro formaggio marinara or whatever. And that's great. But just relax on the front. All these bandwagoners saying it's bad to do this, it's bad to do that. Just get over it. Seriously. I'm not saying it negatively towards you guys, but my lord, enough, man. Matthias, Mi Book from Likebook. Likebook is a Boyu creation, and they have now taken a little bit of a back seat. They're just in the offices now, talking to everyone. Mi Book and Howking are making the P10, the P6, and the P78. Those guys are the ones that are spearheading the actual delivery of the units themselves. So yeah, Mi Book is the actual guys. Since you guys are about to own the 10.3 in color device e-reader bracket, any plans to make a black and white 13.3? Maybe. We actually are. Our America branch, Goodereader USA, is potentially planning another device. Yes, so yeah. It's next to the freeway, says Rod. That's hilarious, man. Hal Kelly, cucumbers on pizza. Again, once you go from bread in a sandwich, if you take that bread and make it flat, oh, you can't put anything on it anymore. It's a circle. Oh, it's a circle. Don't put... Oh, okay, you can do that. Oh, you can put a pineapple on a Aloha burger right next to the bread. Oh, you can do... Oh, no, it's a circle again. Oh, it's flat on my table. You can't put pineapples. Get out of here with that. Balut is a fertilized... No, stop. I'm going to cut you off right there, Guy Galt. Cut that. Next stage. Never talk about balut again. Thank you. Gross. Pineapple plus ham plus pepperoni. Yes, it's meat, it's bread, and it's fruit. Done. Hi, Diaz. Hi, Peter. You mentioned Indiegogo campaign under Michael's name. Why are there comments for backers claiming they never received their 13.3-inch Android reader? Yeah. So that's from 2014 when we launched our 13.3, and we got a collaboration with Netronics in Taiwan to make it for us. That's how we did it. We didn't make it. We didn't set up a an assembly line and stuff like that. Yeah, the campaign was completely finalized and everything was shipped out in the end. So what happened was that we got like 80% of the units in, and then we shipped them all off, and then we hit a snag because they couldn't produce anymore, and then we got some more in and sent those off, and more in and sent those off, and then we listed it on our site for sale and got some more in. We actually sold it until a couple years ago. So yeah, everyone eventually has gotten their things. It's kind of like when people leave a negative comment, they're not going to go back and edit the negative comment. They're not going to say, oh, by the way, I got... No, it's going to be there in the ether forever. We understand that. Being a business that sells and ships millions over the past 13 years, millions of parcels around the world, yeah, we got like 15, 20 negative feedbacks, but if you take that 20 and pit it up against the million, plus all the other tech services we provide, like the APK to bar converter, these lives, YouTube, and, you know, it's a micro percent of a negative ratio, but there's always going to be negative. There's tons of negativity around us, of course. There's these guys that are out to get us on Reddit. We don't pay any mind to it. We just keep providing the best service we possibly can, keep expanding, keep giving back, keep doing contests, keep, you know, merging with other companies and just collaborating with Kobo and Barnes & Noble and just doing the best we can. We don't pay any mind to those guys. So Diaz, yeah, there's always going to be those lingering negative comments on Indiegogo claiming that, you know, we ran away with $400,000, and that's not the case. We've shipped everything out that was outstanding. We even sold the devices and serviced and warrantied the devices for many years past its creation until the devices were no longer in production, and then we canned it. So yeah. Ace of Base, California roll and sushi houses. They have California rolls here, Ace, in Japan. And it wasn't made here. And some people like it. They're like, oh, cool. California rolls with, like, you know, pollock. It's not real crab. And you can get the ones with crab. And a lot of the funky rolls that North America have, Pacific Northwest, like Seattle, Vancouver area, where they put, like, mango cream cheese roll. Again, if you give that to Toshi, who's from the samurai era, who's born in 1899, he's going to be like, what the hell's this? It's not my damn hamachi. This is like, oh, mango? What's that from? Again, it's not for him. It's for the crowd that is buying and who it's catered for. It's I mean, if you love food, you can't bitch and moan about all this stuff. I mean, unless you're wearing one of those chef uniforms with the big circle buttons like a snowman and you're a famous French chef, just quiet. I quiet too when I see other things. I'm not like, that's not how it was supposed to be made. Just relax, man. Like, enjoy it. Try it. If you don't like it, move on. The Japanese cicadas, right? Oh, every time, man. You can be anywhere. And you just, like, close your eyes. You're just like, yeah, there they are. I hate them. I mean, I'm sure I don't hate them like I hate nature. I love nature. But at the same point, it's like, yeah, it's just really piercing, man. It pierces through every other possible point of noise. Any possibility selling the nibs for the P10 stars? Yeah, we sell the nibs. It's on our channel. We have cicadas in Hong Kong too, but the sound is not what I would describe it as nostalgic like in Japan. I think a lot of the nostalgic stuff, like the railroad crossing, the cicadas, the ping pongs when you go into a store, a lot of that is like glamorized in Japan just because it's like in manga and anime and you know, Japanese movies and stuff. It's more kind of easily consumable and widespread. Like, I bet there's tons of nostalgic things about Slovenia. It's just you don't hear any of it because Slovenia's, they're on the map, it's obviously, but they're not on the map, you know, as much as like a country like, you know, America or the UK or you know, South Korea is with BTS. So, you know, like that. I was proving your point. Never mind. Let's move on. Ace of Base. Oh yeah, no, for sure, man. I'm just going down every single comment. So yeah. What do we got here? Any pause? Oh yeah, you said that. I joined late. Did I miss the BIGME demo? Actually, Wei Ren, don't have it here, but it's coming soon, so it'll be here really quick. Hal Kelly, my summer vacation nostalgia. There you go. Rod Hernandez, I know you sell nibs on your site. I've never seen any specifically for the P10. Oh, actually, you know what's funny? Right here. I got the P10. I actually do have it. It was on top of my printer. I don't have the stylus. No, but we do have them. We have the we sell them. So if you need them, oh, look at this. Here's some Here's some Onyx tips. Yeah, they don't fit, but the P10's one will. The P10 ones will. That's it, everybody. We've been talking for 40 minutes. I'm super. Hey, Mike at the last minute with a $1.39. I can't buy anything for $1.39. What can I buy? I guess I can get like I get a rice ball and a tea. Yeah. R.I.P. to the Slovenian bros. Nothing wrong with Slovenia, man. I think they got like a baby dragon over there or something. Or is that Slovakia? One of them. One of either Slovakia or Slovenia is like they got like the first real baby dragon. Google it. And they have like they're known for having like 8,000 caves or something. I can't remember which one. BTW. For someone who has spent the last few minutes talking about food, you have lost weight. Oh, have I? Oh, I don't notice. Maybe it's just because I'm sweating nonstop. How soon can we see the device? Hope to see a demo for the Kickstarter campaign. Oh, you'll see it way before that. Kickstarter campaign doesn't end till the 25th, and we're gonna get our samples very soon. Should be tomorrow or the day after. So yeah. Oh. Someone said something. You bought an iFlyTech? You actually bought an iFlyTech? Oh my god! I'm surprised. I'm actually shocked, Matthew Stefan. Holy moly! Bought the first iFlyTech Color ebook reader, and it was unusable when I received it. Goodereader was awesome in support, and worked with iFlyTech to get around. Oh, Mike, stop throwing money! What are you doing? Next time. Stupid. Yeah. Holy moly, Matt. Jeez, thank you. You know what? How Kelly, it is the haircut. When my hair grows, I got this little bush growing out here, so it ends up like squashing my face like a potato. I think. Yeah, it's the haircut. It is. Yeah, there you go. MZ saw the little dragon thing. Yeah, so Slovenia, man, they're not on the map as we thought. What's the note taking like on the Inknote? Would it be comparable from note taking perspective? So Michael, we'll just wrap it up here. Thanks, Mike. Now I can go buy a donaire. Michael Winter. We have agreed with BIGME to use the same top layer sealant that is connected to the anti-reflective plastic, so aka the baked on screen protector, as the B1 Pro, the B1 Max Plus Color. So logic says it should be the exact same. Oh, you're in Japan. Oh, nice. I'll talk to you in a sec. It should be the same writing feel, but we don't know yet because we didn't get it. Kind of jumped the gun on this whole Q&A thing. I didn't think it would win. I thought the Barnes & Noble pink thing was going to win. But yeah, thank you, Mike. You can buy more with this. Matthew Stefan, because I'm in Japan, I got it before a fix was in place. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Thanks. And my mom says Mike's buying you lunch. Yeah, no, it's going right back into the company. So thanks for the $1.39 to $4. Yeah, thanks for like the $5 there, man. That's awesome. All right, thank you guys so much. We will do a follow-up. I'm assuming next week is live is just going to be the Inknote Color because we'll have it by then. Linus Tech Tips is going to have it by then. I think we're giving one to Lily Puting, and still in the works with Unbox Therapy to get one over to them. That's it, everybody. Thank you so much. And if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. We'll try to stay on the live for a little bit, on the chat for a little bit. Don't forget to check out your raffle tickets. We're giving away a Sony DPT 13.3, and this is the only way to get it for like a 1% of the cost, because it's a $10 ticket, but it's a $1,000 device, and you can buy as many tickets as you want. Draws at the end of the month. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Hal Kelly. Thank you, Mike, my mom, Stefan, Michael Winter, MZ, Ace of Base for dropping by, Rob Hernandez, who saw the Taco Bell. Lots of you guys here. Chad Feeney, I think Bob Deacamo was here. Who else we got? Just a couple more before I wrap up here. Snail Slow 69, Malga, yeah, always a pleasure. I am Xavier. Michael G, Beth Ann Justvig, Mahmoud Eld, yeah, very nice, very nice. How Kelly, I think I said that. Milos, Beth Ann Justvig, just said that, Peter, come on. Nighthawk, Maria Giulia Martins, and Matthias Campagnol, and yeah, that's everybody. Zatara, thank you guys so much. And Stephen Prosser, of course, how could I forget the man of the hour and every hour, because Stephen Prosser is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Till the next one, have a good day. I'm still here, by the way. I just turned off my camera. Don't worry. I won't say anything about the BIGME Inknote being delivered shortly.